Hi, Christine Crow here, and I just want to say that I just did a live and I wanted to talk about the business restructuring model a bit more in depth. And I want to use Macy's store. Why did Macy's on 34th Street, why does it have such a strong brand? It's an iconic location and it has a legacy, but why does it have a strong brand? So Macy's has a flagship store on 34th Street, as we all know, and it is in New York City, making it such a landmark as a much needed retail space that has been around for many years. It's historical, it's significant, it builds trust and loyalty and with customers. It's every business's dream, isn't it? So Macy's is known for its immersive shopping experience. Now, if you've ever been to Macy's, you come out of there feeling, well, you should do, you come out of there feeling on top of the world. When you walk in there, you're just like, you feel like you're a child in a store and it's like, wow, this is amazing. I want to look at everything, And it's also known for its elaborate holiday window display. And also, it's got its annual Macy's Thanksgiving parade as well. And that is amazing in itself. It creates emotional connection with customers, turning them into brand advocates. Adaptability, and it's innovative as well. And despite the challenges in retail, Macy's has embraced the digital omnipresence transformation with the e-commerce strategies that it's been using. Their ability to adopt to consumers' preferences keeps them so relevant. They've also got diverse revenue streams, which is what I was talking about with the restructuring. Macy's generates revenue through retail, through real estate. They lease spaces within their stores, and also they have partnerships. They have diversification, and it also reduces dependency on a single income stream. They're not leaving themselves vulnerable. They're not leaving themselves where they're saying, right, 100% this is what we do. They break it up so that nothing is vulnerable. And if one part is vulnerable, it's not going to create the whole thing to fall down. So how does Macy's stay relevant? And how does this relate to restructuring of assets, like what I was talking about in the previous video, which is here or here? Macy's, they've weathered the financial challenges by strategically managing its assets while staying true to the brand and identity. So I'm going to explain some of the lessons here for you to perhaps use this in your business. Repurpose key assets. An example here is Macy's used the flagship store as a branding tool, leveraging a real estate value and emotional connection to attract tourists and locals alike. And tourists are coming from all around the world. So I want to encourage you to evaluate their prime assets, like how they've done it. I want you to evaluate your own assets and explore how you can repurpose to generate revenue, i.e. renting space, like I said in the previous video, leveraging your branding opportunities, liquidate non-essential assets. Macy's, they've closed, like I've said, they've closed down underperforming stores to focus on profitable locations and invest in the digital platforms. So they've identified low performing assets and locations, right? And they've relocated this resource to a stronger area in their business, and you should do the same. This is the reason why I'm talking to you today about restructuring assets, for example, how to save money in your business. Macy's, they've been very innovative and they've used existing resources. They've transformed their traditional retail omnipresence channel experience using its physical stores as a fulfillment center for online centers, orders, for example. So what I would suggest to you is to look at how you can innovate and use and look at their current resources, such as if you've got a physical location, perhaps use it for hybrid uses, where you can hire them out on a certain day, the office, for example. Diversify your revenue stream. Macy's, they diversified their income through real estate, leases, brand partnerships. So for you, what I'd like you to look at is new revenue streams. Maybe you could do some digital services. Maybe you could do some rental of your office space, for example, co-working space. Try and do some strategic collaborations. So let's take a page out of Macy's 34th Street's book, one of the most iconic brands in the world. They're known for their rich history. Macy's has not only built a strong brand, but they've also managed the art of restructuring to stay relevant in tough times today. So I want you to explore this and you do the same in your business. Just like Macy's did, the flagship store serves as both a retail and a branding powerhouse. Your assets could work doubly well. So are you utilizing the physical space to the fullest potential? Could it serve as a venue, a fulfillment hub, or even a co-working space? Maybe you could have it as a mail address or a co-working space, if you've got an office, that is. So cutting your losses and focusing on your strengths. Macy's didn't hesitate to close the underperforming stores, to invest in the areas with higher return. Like I said to you, they're focusing on higher brand stuff so that they can get a higher return. So for your business, this might mean letting go of some products or services, or even locations that aren't serving your goal right now. What I'd like for you to do is to book a free 15-minute, 30-minute call with me so that I can discuss with you the opportunities, or maybe you're facing challenges right now, but we can work together to see how we can help you and support you. So let's talk about you restructuring your assets within your business so that you can protect your business and set up for long-term growth. I'd love for you to share your comments here down below, for example, and I'd love to hear from you in person where we can speak via Zoom online or even on the telephone. So do click the link here, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. And thank you for listening to my video and the talk about Macy's, because I think it was such a strong example of a restructuring a business and its assets for the greater good of the business as a whole. So thank you so much for listening today, and I look forward to speaking with you all soon. We do have our boot camp, our mini business recovery boot camp, on the 27th and the 28th of December, which is coming up this week. I hope that you'll be able to join the live. It starts at 2 p.m. UK time and finishes at 7 p.m. UK time. If you're in the States, that is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. American time, for example. I hope that you can join me. Like I said, this represents all business types as well. It's a great model. If you are a CEO, if you are an entrepreneur, or you're just starting out, or if you are a manager or an executive in the business, then you should attend, because it's something that you'll be able to learn and pick up from, ready for 2025. I hope that you'll be able to join me. I look forward to speaking with you all soon. Take care. Thank you for now. Goodbye.